Welcome to our channel. Today I'd like to take a moment to show you an unboxing experience. We'll be looking at what the packaging actually looks like for this particular charger. Specifically, this is the ANKER Prime, also known as the 735, which is a 67 watt charger. So we have this little charger. It's all boxed up, still factory sealed. As you can see, there are seals top and bottom. It's completely sealed. Here it is. It says here that it's fast charging, 24 months of warranty. 80 million people have already chosen it. It has 67 watts of power. It has a special active shield feature, which supposedly, at least according to the manufacturer, based on temperature of the device, it simply regulates the charging speed so the charger doesn't overheat. Whether that's true, we'll do tests later, compare it with other chargers, and then we'll check it. For now, I just want to show you the contents of the box, what the manufacturer provides. So it's a 67 watt wall charger for outlets from 100 volts to 240 volts. So for any market, you could say, when using just one port, which is USB-C1. This first port allows you to reach 67 watts of power. The USB-A port, that large USB, allows for charging devices at a speed of 22.5 watts. If you use two ports at once, the charger can reach a maximum of 65 watts. With 3 ports, it's 64.5 watts. Unfortunately, it's not specifically described how the power is split between USB-C and USB-C 2. It's not detailed if the power is divided equally between them, or if one port has 40 watts and the other has 20 or 25. Sadly, it's not described here, so we can't really tell for sure. We'll only find out when we do the actual testing. Then we'll be able to tell you something more specific. For now, we just see what the manufacturer has written for us. So we can start now. Just opening it up. As I said, this is the ANKER Prime 67 watt GAN model. It's that smaller standard where the plugs are more compact. The integrated circuit simply manages heat much better, and it's a 3-port wall charger. The exact manufacturer model is listed right here, so you can check it out on the manufacturer's site or right here with us. Now we're opening it to see what's inside. I'm cutting it into pieces, because it'll be much easier than just peeling it off. And now we open it. It even comes out on its own because it's heavier. There's nothing else in here. We can set it aside. Here we have the charger, nicely packed. In plastic wrap. Well, this charger is actually quite heavy, so it really should meet the specifications the manufacturer stated. Because of the weight, you can definitely feel that it's solid. Taking it out, we can toss this. Oh, and the charger it has a foldable plug, so you can just flip it out to plug it in, and for travel you can close it so it takes up less space and will simply be more convenient to store. What else do we have in the box? Let's see. There's definitely some cardboard with nothing on it, basically. User manual.
Okay.
In a few languages. And here you could say, as far as the specs go, they're described exactly the same way as on the box. There's nothing more specific. Here we have a description of the efficiency regarding the charging of the phone battery with this charger. So when charging, the average active efficiency is almost 78%. If it drops below 10%, it's about 53%. When not in use, meaning when it is plugged into the outlet but not operating, it draws 0.21 watts. Well, this means it still uses a small amount of electricity even when idle. It can operate from 0 to 25 degrees Celsius, so using it outdoors is not recommended. Only when the temperature is above freezing, basically. There's probably nothing else here anymore. Of course, information that it must not be thrown in the trash, but simply needs to be disposed of at a special collection point. And there's also a QR code that you can scan if you'd like to download the manual online. And that's it, there's nothing else in here. Well, the little charger looks like this, as you can see. Nice lettering, it's quite heavy. It has the exact same description as on the box regarding these power outputs. So when you use only one port, you can get 65 watts, 61 watts out of it. So that's the maximum voltage level, which is 20 volts and 3.35 amps. USB-A is rated for a maximum power output of 22.5 watts, which is calculated as 10 volts multiplied by 2.25 amps. When using 2 ports, the max power is 65 watts, and when using 3 ports, it's 64.5 watts. And that's exactly the same as what was written on the box. There's nothing else here. The ports, here's the first port. It's marked with a laptop icon. So this one is probably more powerful. It'll be at the USB port. We'll see during the tests. The second is labeled as a phone, and the third is USB-A, so there's no label at all. Nothing is drawn there. And like I said, this folding mechanism is a pretty cool idea. It works nicely. And as I said, these specs are great. It should be efficient, while the charger is heavy, so it should meet these specs. And we'll check everything in tests, comparing it with other models. But for today, it seems very well made, and definitely very convenient to carry. This change, the fact that you can fold it, will be very handy for putting in a backpack or something, as it won't take up much space. That's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Please give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.